This is going to be a great day for planting. I'm here with Kindal Marin from Bell Nurseries, which of course supplies all the beautiful flowers for Home Depot. Good morning.
Good morning. Thank you for having us.
The ground is pretty hard right now, but after tomorrow we should be able to start planting once again, and you have great options for us.
We really do. It's mum time of year for us. We have some great alternatives for indoors too, but when we circle around, we've got lots of mums to choose from. They're all locally grown here in Maryland if you're in the Mid-Atlantic. So lots of colors.
All right, well, let's start with the indoor plants here because these are things that you can get right now.
You can. These are croton, which I love for the October time of year. Obviously, these colors are perfect for fall. There's lots of different varieties. And the neat thing about them is right now you can put them out in the sun and they'll do great. But when it starts to cool off, you can bring them inside and put them in a sunny location and you have an indoor plant all year long.
And when we think about fall, we definitely think of mums, and you have some really beautiful options in every color imaginable.
Yeah, we really go to town on mums, and I think we grow some of the best ones available. So we've got, all shades of reds and oranges and yellows and pinks and really whatever makes your heart sing.
Well, one of the things I asked you when I came out, I said they're so big. How many years worth of growth is this?
We grow them each year. So each one, starts from a different place, and we trim them and care for them in a way that keeps them getting bigger instead of taller. Trim them back a couple of times a year, which is a good way to keep them if you grow them at home too.
And some people will actually just dig a hole and stick the whole pot in that hole.
They will. Mums are one of those things, they don't have a long bloom cycle. It's definitely a fall plant. So if you don't want to watch the green in your garden for the rest of the year, it's a great idea to just dig a hole, put the pot in there. When it's done blooming, you can pull it out. You've got super easy cleanup. All you have to do is mulch and your winter garden's ready.
And you have mums that aren't doing well right now. Now's a good time to get rid of them and put the new color in.
Yeah, if you've got something you've tried to keep from last year or previous years and it isn't looking great and it hasn't come back up, it is definitely a good sign to replace it.
Let's talk about these little plumy guys here in the middle. Joe, if you can go to your left a little bit, they have some plume right there coming out of them. What are those?
That's an ornamental grass that's going to stick around and just adds that fall flair. It's going to stay in the wintertime. You could leave it if you wanted to and let it blow in the wind. It'll turn brown, but it looks real nice.
And you have some more lettucey things just below that.
Yeah, cabbage and kale are a great thing to plant in this time of year. It's actually a great pairing with the pansies, which are just next to there, and they're going to survive the winter. Both the pansies and the cabbage and kale will go through the winter, so you'll have that great color, either the purple or the white from the cabbage and kale. And then the pansies, they might turn a little bit green as we get into the heavy part of winter, but in the spring when the sun comes back up, they're going to bloom for you again.
They are still going to keep their color?
They are.
That is absolutely amazing. Well, it's a good time to come in because with the rain coming tomorrow, so you'd like to see people come in, go ahead and do it while the supplies last.
Yeah, this is really the best time to plant everything. Obviously mums, but trees and shrubs, fall is your best time to plant. We've got lots of fruit trees, flowering trees that if you get them in the ground this time of year, next year you're going to see flowers in the spring and fruit in the summer. So it's a great time to plant.
All right. Thank you so much, Kindal, for joining us this morning. We certainly appreciate it. Lots of great options at Home Depot thanks to Bell Nurseries. All right, we have much more news coming up next. Stay with us. You're watching 11 News.